Oh, okay. So, what should we do this time? Well, actually, I don't know why I'm speculating because I've already actually pre-planned it for once. I'm gonna start with Adele. I don't think I've done it. Can't. I don't remember doing Adele. Well, there's only like so many singers that we can start the video with. I may abandon this idea at some point just because there's only like really probably like 12 really popular singers that I actually might know stuff about. You know, uh, but obviously it's a good idea to do things. And then we're gonna spend this one doing maybe doing linguistics, might do some psychology, might do some sociology, just a bunch of different stuff. And I think it'll be cool to do things in that way. When was Adele born? Certainly not 82. Certainly not 85. I was going to go 88. And we're going to do stuff on tenses as well. I'm not hugely interested in Adele, I suppose. But. Oh, okay, this is old. It's certainly Hello Now, right? I think it was 21, 2009. It's not there. Oh, it was before that, that's right. Okay. It's kind of hard when you're just trying to do stuff which is... I think this is her most famous album, yeah. Even, well, probably not now. But yeah, I am tempted to change the beginning section. The thing about the beginning section is always like the case of if people watch things afterwards, you want to hook them in early on, right? So I feel like I do need something. Just trying to think like, is there anything other than like? The thing is like, there's not really that much stuff apart from like straight up pop music that I feel that I'm actually interested in terms of. I think in terms of like, you know, I don't know what else I could start with. I'm always just like, I don't know. I guess I am interested in YouTuber stuff. Alright, should we do linguistics? This is going to be quite tough. I have got another one as well, which is kind of more basic stuff. I just found this is an interesting looking channel. Let's do proper stuff. Let's go straight into like the more tough stuff because I wanted to get into it. This stuff is not linguistics is not playing around. A lot of it is very hard. I wonder if there'll be anything on the Great Vowel Shift. Might do philosophy. Might do like just sort of like slightly more like higher level stuff. This is what I'm sort of better at than most things. But let's hope. The words and idiomatic combinations of them in a language. Idiomatic is meme, is China, semantics. Okay, maybe not. Lexis, I thought it was a study of meaning. Surely, right? Okay. Like I say, this is a tough one. I should be good at it, but it depends. It just depends how high level. Like if you're talking like the Great Vowel Shift and stuff, it's much more difficult. It's not too bad. I think I just got excited about China at the beginning. Probably would have got that one right if I'd thought about it. Because whenever I think idiom, I think China, I think memes, I think, you know, control and stuff. Any unit of connected speech or writing longer than a sentence. discourse. Person's individual speech pattern. Idiolect is Clockwork Orange, right? I think it's this. It was Idiolect. I don't think that is that correct. Is that really correct? Idiolect, I thought, was like a set of phrases which is used by a group rather than an individual. Have to look that one up. Uninterrupted segment of speech consisting of vowel, diphthong, or syllabic consonant. I think that's probably, as a group, it's a phoneme, right? Oh no. Oops. Might have to do a few of these ones. Word or notion having an actual existent thing, or instance as a referent. It's just the language is quite tough. I was thinking like, right, yeah. The word existent here was what maybe go with the word concrete here. Yeah. So if you've got a noun which is not an existent thing, okay, I got it. Any idea or considered apart from some material basis or object. Probably abstract, right? Now, you would think that's the opposite of concrete. Makes sense, right? Words that modify nouns and pronouns primarily by describing a particular quality of the word. Adjective, yeah. That was my first guess, adjective. Adverbs are for verbs, so adjectives are for nouns and pronouns, correct. Okay. Words that express action, state, or relation between two things. How's that possible? I was thinking the adverb is describing the relationship with the verb. But I guess the thing is, you could see that. Really, is that really how the question is phrased? Because it's like quickly, it's showing the relationship between running and speed. I guess I don't know. Okay. A word used with certain forms of other verbs to express distinctions of tense. It's one of these two. Express distinctions, maybe different modes. No. Okay. Commencement of two or more words of a word group with the same letter. Could do poetry as well, maybe. Repetition of the vowel sound in a series of words. That's not really high level. That's basic level. Dictionary definition of a word. Denotation. Okay. Not really sure I've heard that phrase. A word with the same spelling. Okay, I know this one. These sorts of ones are kind of easy to get. Word or phrase used to stand for a person, group, or place, such as the bottle for drink. Ah. It seems to be doing the same thing as a homonym, so I'm going to go for this. A new word, meaning, usage, or phrase. And the fact it's new, it's obviously one of these two. I've not heard of this bottom one. An understatement. I'll go for this then. Not heard that phrase. Interesting word there. But yeah, this is really fun. We're going to do a bunch of these. Okay. Sorry, it's just put off by the background. Maybe there's no video in this. It's a bit concerned. It should. I don't think so. I think it'll be proper linguistic stuff. How many languages are there being spoken in the world today? Okay, this is slightly different. No idea really. Who would study the order of words? This is a more like structured one. The order of words. It's got to be syntax. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I haven't seen the lecture. Well, you're telling me in the picture. I hate it when they do that. Because it's hard not to look at the picture, right? To me, that's not really helping me. Latin, French, and German is what that says. Which is not any of the lists. Latin, Greek, French, and Dutch. Okay. Not a great start, but we'll get to it. Elaborate. Okay, this is tough. Oh man, this is real linguistics now. What word would be for Old Norse? The only word I know from Old Norse definitely is wyvern. Wyvern. I don't think adjacent. I'm gonna go for brother. Okay. Really? This is not even linguistics. I don't know. Might try a different one. This one's not quite. I'm not quite thinking that this is. I don't know. This is certainly linguistics. I'm just not sure about. I don't know these phrases. So I got that one correct. Yeah, that one actually is correct because those answers are the same. Check your answers, dude, before you actually write the questions. Okay, I did very poorly on this one. What is this question about, dude? Jesus. This is a bizarre linguistics. To be honest, it's interesting questions. Again, it looks how you. It depends if you include share. It's how you look at the set, right? This is very different from the questions that I would do. Non-assertive accommodation strategy were... Man, this is like NLP now. Oh. Non-assertive accommodation. This is the they don't promote major changes. Doesn't make sense, that answer. I'm worried that the English is not the first language of this writer. I mean, I guess it's this. Okay, that was poor. Yeah. Need to just get a little bit... Okay. Again, this is just ballpark figure. I hate questions like this because it doesn't really matter, right? It really makes no difference if it was 50 or if it's 400. And the answer to that should never be like, you know, I don't know why you would have like, that's just not worth knowing, right? Really. Like, I mean, unless you're talking like percentages and ratios in like a more advanced way. Oh, here we go. Probably they got the same numbers. Yep. Didn't actually know that. This is not really what I was looking for, but anyway. I assume, I mean, why else would it be? It must be all languages, that. I don't even know what book they're talking about, so that's a little bit difficult. But I'm just going to have to guess. It's not in the book. It's motivation for people to... That is actually an interesting thing, escaping the social... I bet it's not in the book, though. No, it was in the book. Okay, no, actually, it's obvious that must be the answer. I mean, that is something which is... I can imagine whatever book they're reading wouldn't be in it, but it is actually relevant. Just a long time ago. Okay, it's either 440. It must be this. Okay. I was going to say it was either that one or the slightly later one. It must be close to 100. Really? Yeah. High, low... That's a tough one. If the meaning's item of clothing, don't see how that works. guess it does. I guess I just don't know what this word means, right? Let's go. I guess it's this. Doublets, okay. Yeah, you would need to study now we're getting into it. I don't know enough people. This is the only dude I've heard of out of all of them. That wasn't him. Okay. Yeah, I need to improve my linguistics to get really sharp. I could get really sharp at linguistics. Same dude I know. Wasn't him there. That's the problem. When it's just like the only dude you know, that's probably not the answer. Certainly Mandarin. What? I mean, I guess. That's a little bit unfair, that. Just ask what this like. This is not, again, this is, I'd prefer to just do straight up English stuff. English linguistics. Well, that looks, that's, I guess it's that. Stop doing the picture with the flags, dude. That's just ridiculous. Because it doesn't give you any information about if you actually know the answer. The what? Oh, yeah, of course. It's just, it's difficult, that one. Let's see. It's either separation or accommodation. Probably they're separating. Yeah, because I think the dominant would go accommodation for the co-cultural, right? And of course. Well, you know what it is? The reason I didn't think that is 'cause I just think you will be assimilated, and it's like in terms of the person, in terms of the subject and the object. I just got that the wrong way around. But I guess assimilation is I guess it's like a voluntary into the dominant culture from the co-cultural, right? Okay. That's assimilation, though. Oh, I see. No. It's certainly. Does that count as accommodation or code switch? I think maybe this. Variations in contextual rule. Okay. Yeah, some of these are like they're probably like you do it in marketing and stuff. It's a little bit tough. Pretty high context. That's low context. I guess it makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. It's just a little bit confused on the difference between low context and high context because I studied that. Sounds like a poetry sort of thing. Right. It must be that foot finger is like a very normal way in different languages to say toes, I guess. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. You can tell I haven't learnt this bit at all. Right? No? Okay, yeah, you have to see it. I see, I see. Yeah, I know what, yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking it's going to be this. But again, that is dogma, really, when you think about it. It's probably not 99. 62 or 48 is tough. I'll go... I think there's probably enough from other ones that it could be 48. Oh, 62. That's actually quite high. It's higher than I thought. That's very interesting. Harmony is more important than honesty. That is so weird, though. I never understood that. Honesty and justice, guys. Okay. I imagine this is... I know this one. If there's a quiz on this, I would be very good at it. Right? Didn't you just say 62? I'm gonna go high. What? Okay. Let's keep up. The thing is, that was just a certain way of asking questions. There's so many different ways that... this is just a not very specific topic, so we're going to have like a very broad range. The fact this is for ASL is not so good. Or maybe I don't know what that is. No, ESL is English as a foreign language or something. EFL or something. I don't know. Here we go. This is going to be good. This is more like what I know. It was probably more basic. This is what you learn on the first day, I think. Okay. Here we go. Come on, man. I don't care about your silly little whatever it is. Who cares? I got the idea right. How this has anything to do with linguistics, I have no idea. Though that looks like a how. I don't know. I really don't know why that one is in there. What is this all about? Seems to have taken a massive turn here. This is like a Chinese business lecture thing. This must be for Chinese people, because I know that they do a thing where they learn how to speak to people from the West to like appear like more honest or whatever. All answers, yeah. It's always all answers on those ones. Yeah, I can tell that these are more from the actual. I don't know. I'm not too sure about this one. This one is a little bit like. It's a bit too much just to like. I don't really care how. I don't know. In a way, it's interesting to learn how people from other countries are taught how to deal with Westerners, but in a way, it's not that interesting. Let's just move on to a different one. All right. Let's see. I would expect it to be something to do with the uvula there, right? I don't know. I'm gonna go uvula. That was the one I was gonna go for. Of course, because the lips. Yeah, I've got it now. It's obvious that. Oh man. Let's try that one on the soft palette. There we go. Teeth, right? This is something I wish I had learnt about. This is the proper linguistics, this. Glottal. Glottal is the vocal cords, right? It's kind of, I've kind of just working it as a. So it's lips and the teeth, right? Lower lip touching the teeth. Yeah. Palatable. Palatal. I guess it's this. It would make sense, right? What? Uh, tongue blade. I see. It kind of gives it away. It doesn't really tell you if you don't know where the alveolar ridge is, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it has to be this, right? Oh, here we go. Surely it's going to be a voiced fricative, but okay, or not. Oh, this is. I thought this was like a little emoji, but no. It's like what letter? B. It's definitely bilabial. But voice stop. Alright, now I actually realised. For some reason I thought it was an emoji. It's so stupid. Well, not emoji, emoticon. Sorry. It's a teeth one. It's a stop. Definitely. Oh, okay. Obviously it's a stop, dude. Definitely in the back, that one. I think it's in the back, all the way back in the velar, right? No. Alveolar voice stop. Man, it's tough. It's really tough when you're not sure about this. Okay. It's only not bilabial. I still think it's back in the velar there. Voiceless. Yes. Okay. I'm sort of guessing, sort of vaguely remembering the. Is it bilabial? It might actually be bilabial. Nah. I sort of knew it wasn't. I was trying to make it. That's definitely bilabial. Okay. Labiodental. Is it voiced or voice? I feel like voice is. It's not so strong, right? Okay. Theta. I think it's labiodental. Really? I had the idea right. Yeah, theta. Yeah. I see. I'm pretty sure it's labiodental again. It's a voiceless, I would say. Really, that's alveo? Maybe I'm not. I think probably I know what the back is, and I know where the labiodental is, but I'm not quite sure where the alveolar is. It was obviously in the middle somewhere. I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know that one. If you don't even know how to pronounce the... Okay, I've got that one. V. It does make sense, this stuff. Again, I just haven't learned how to pronounce some of these. That doesn't even look like a Greek letter. I don't know. If I don't know how to pronounce the letter, I'm not gonna even attempt to guess, because I also Z, z. It's not in the mouth. Z, z, z. I think it's in the palate. So we've got two choices there. Z, is it loud enough to be a voice? Z, not really. Is that where the alveolar is? Z, z. Okay. Yeah, it's more in the middle. It's hard to tell the difference between the. Oh, this could be different. H. Hey, 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 hey. I think that's in the middle as well, in the alveolar. Hey, hey, hey. That one's glottal. Really? Don't know this one. This is pretty hard. You just need to know this stuff. I don't know, dude. At least give me a chance with a letter that I actually know. Oh man, it's getting deeper into it now. If there's another... we'll go labio. See, I can do the letters, and I'd do better. Yep. Is that an L or is that a bar? Of course. I can tell the alveolar. I can tell the alveolar ones a bit. I think if I just said all the alveolar ones and then all the bilabial ones in a row, I would actually get it. Don't know what that means, how that's pronounced. I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know. Tough one, that. I'm not going to do another one like that. We might make this whole thing linguistics though, because this is a pretty fun topic. Actually, we do have this the other stuff there. We'll see. All right. This looks a bit easier, this one. Pretty straightforward, this one, I think. This is not really... We could do signs. Oh, we'll see. Got this one wrong before, didn't we? Answer streak 5. Can we get 10 out of 10? Come on, let's go 10. That's low, right? Yeah, this one is so easy, it's not even funny. You don't even need to know about linguistics to know about this one. And yeah, you can tell. You can tell it's written by a child. You don't put that in. All right, 10 out of 10. All right, let's see if we can get something slightly bit better than that. Here we go. Here's a bit. This one's gonna be massive. I don't think I've done a 75 yet. Let's go. Don't know why I even put my name in each time. It's like there's no point. Okay, 75 questions. Iconic means, let's see. I think this is to do with images. Okay. It's always all of the above for some reason. Let's have. I hope there's one which is not. That isn't the thing. And that would you think is correct, right? The others I wasn't sure about. How this is linguistics, but again, I was thinking this is an ASL one. I need to see what ASL is. Let me just see what it is. Because if it's not relevant to what I actually want to learn. What is ASL? Oh man. Let's see if I can find it. It's unfortunate. No. I think it's something to do with sign language. It means American Sign Language. Is this to do with sign language? It must be, right? So chirology is the equivalent of phonology for sign languages. What? So it's a bit odd that I'm studying linguistics. I don't know, it's like... I wasn't actually anticipating a sign language. Yeah, that's what it is. It's created by... Who's this guy? So I will... This is something I should really be doing on the stream. He revolutionized understanding of ASL. He graduated from Cornell, PhD in English in 1946. I think we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's all right. He's got a PhD in English, so which is not a passive handshape. Oh man, you know what? I can't really do it. I really don't want to do sign language. Where is the alveolar? Hard palate is where. Hard palate is there. Soft palate is there. Okay. We might do some more linguistics. I need to think of a more specific topic though. We're gonna just. I was curious to see if this was any good. This particular channel. It might be a little bit more simplistic, but still kind of interesting. I was just curious, like how people are doing this. I love this sort of thing. No, it's not great. It's not great. I thought it'd be a bit more complex than this. Let's clear the filters. So, do we want to switch to a different topic? Not really. Not really. I'm enjoying the linguistics section. What I would like to do, though, I'm trying to think, like, what can I find that would be... You know, I might try... Let's just see what this is. Just to see what sort of like what sort of questions we get here. Because it's kind of an interesting thing, like point of service, but it's not. I was going to go for that. That is the most obvious one, right? I know there's a word called lexeme, isn't there? It also includes morphological information, okay. Oh man. I doubt conjunction would be in there. Huh. Who's actually in there though? So it's basically any part of speech, right? Well, I guess if this gives you the clue, doesn't it? Yes. Syntax is certainly structure. Semantics is meaning. Yes, yes. And then we have a... it's only the only one, so it must be that. Pragmatics is intention. It's tough. Funnily enough, I was thinking syntax has also got it. But yeah, you can create ambiguity by using incorrect syntax. And I guess the same is true. You can use incorrect semantics to create ambiguity. You would think functional would have the highest prevalence. You would think past speech would be a more advanced thing than doing dependency grammar. But it's not. I've never thought of it like this. I wonder how that's measured. Oh man, I had books about this. Man, this is such an interesting topic. Like, unbelievably interesting. I'm not sure what FSG is, but... Okay. The answer was yes. But you would think that a recursion and iteration are pretty cleverly linked, pretty similarly linked. Okay, it's just flat out wrong. What do you mean the most complex grammar? It's weird because, like, I know I'm not thinking about it in a programming sense. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where you would find recursion there. Okay. Lots of data is also good. Okay. I don't know. It's not that interesting, this. I think it's more for statistics. I feel like it's not really what NLP is. I was more interested in, like, a... Is this really what NLP is? Interesting. I feel like this is not what it is. No, it's not that. That isn't what it is. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Because this has nothing to do with computers. It's... Mm-hmm. Ah, interesting. Well, this is a good question. This is what I thought it was, right? Yeah, that is what it is. I don't think there's any task that only CEOs can do. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't think I know this one. No, I don't. I don't know it. I thought it was pro. Very tough, that. And I got it wrong. And we're not going to find out who the people are called because we don't care. We could do a little AI quiz. I'm not really finding what this looks like. It looks like we're going a little bit off the beaten track now. For some reason, neurolinguistic programming doesn't show up. It just comes up with a bunch of computer stuff, which is not actually related to. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, sorry. No. Hey, we never did oxidation. That would make sense. It makes sense if you're converting into nitrates, it's nitrification. Okay. Uh-oh. Really? Okay. That's not great. It must be more complicated than that. Damn it. Really? So why did it take like Louis Pasteur to work that out? I mean, that seems pretty obvious. That one I did know it. These are interesting questions. Probably. Yeah. Because it was so very early on. Lattice? I bet this is the first one that isn't right. Yeah. This is a really good question and answers this. I've not seen that before, where someone's actually put all of the above and it hasn't been all of the above. I think all of these are correct, right? It must be. I guess mm, that's debatable. That's a good question. I've got no idea. I don't know why it's even involved. Right, this is why I was confused because it's this, isn't it? I was looking up this and I found answers for this. Yeah, that's why I got confused. What is this? Sorry, I'm getting to the point where I'm like just acting like normally when I'm not even live streaming. But I mean, I may as well not be live streaming. So little interest in this. Okay, this is that's the Indian whatchamacallit, schooling system or something. Hitting. These are really good questions. Surprisingly good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, there's one way of looking at it, right? All right. Let's see. Let's see if there's any other good ones. That's probably the longest one on that. Okay. What's the other thing? I could do another AI one, seeing as we're there. What's the other thing that is actually what people... They don't use the term AI, do they? What is the term that is used? Can't remember. No one uses the term AI in who actually works in AI, do they? They use a different term. See if I can think of it. I think it's also an acronym. Wow, there's so many acronyms. RL, right? That's what's actually used. To might actually get some proper AI questions. This is this. We're going a little bit. Here we go. It better get more complicated than this. Don't care about alliteration. Don't care about assonance. We'll do this one just because I do kind of like it. I always get annoyed with metaphor, to be honest. Metaphor and simile. Because really, metaphor is just like to the squared or to an exponent. It's pretty straightforward, this. Don't care, dude. You can tell they've written the wrong... Yeah, good one, mate. Really? You see, that makes no sense, though. She is like a rose. That's a simile, then, isn't it? She is a rose. That's a metaphor. Yeah, right. Basically, if it's complete BS, it's metaphor. Alright, whatever. I knew that was personification. That one actually was personification. This one is annoying, mate. I haven't heard of assonance for some reason. Yeah, like and as are, I guess, are for both for simile. I guess when it goes to when it's isa to explicitly define, it means metaphor. When it's like or as, then it's simile. That's what I'm getting from this. Really, it seems pretty. I don't know. We've got a little. I probably could have got 100% on this if I really thought about it a bit more quickly. Especially the alliteration questions. Alliteration is so dumb. It's basically just 3 points. You should never ask more than one alliteration question. Because if you know what alliteration is, you know what it is. It's just a way to punish people who don't remember what it is. So is a metaphor. Okay, that's one way to do it. Like or as. See, if strong as a bull, that would still count as simile, right? Not a bad quiz, this one. This is an example of both alliteration and... There's alliteration here. Personification here. I'm guessing, because the alliteration questions have been so obvious, it must be personification. Okay. Not a bad one. Not a bad one, that. Figurative language. What was I even searching for? I was searching for reinforcement learning and I got here. I'm curious to see what this one is. Looks like it might be interesting. What is that? It looks like some sort of psychology one. Let's try it. One thing that is good about doing this quiz, though, is actually it does. Like, I wouldn't have remembered that reinforcement learning thing is what is actually studied in AI, right? But it just. Certainly fixed, right? I better get this wrong. No. Well, at least I got it in the right column. Okay. Right. So the interval. So the test could be any time that the lecturer decides. We have a ratio, but also it won't be fixed. Yeah, got it. Ooh, told to expect it in December, so it's fixed. But it's only a one-off. It's not going to be happening every X amount of time. Of course. How stupid. This is great, this one. There's always a certain amount... Of course, you put the clothes in at a certain time. It's always going to be the same amount of time when you take them out. Yep. Obviously, it wouldn't be, but I don't know. It's a little bit. What's the word? Scurrilous. I can't even remember. Okay, I got it. It's not that easy, this though. Again, it's fixed. Right. So if it's a case of do X tasks so that we can then do Y, it's always going to be fixed ratio, I guess. This must be interval because there's no knowledge of. You can't subjectively know when the end of that will come. It's tough. That's got to be on the right hand side, right? But you will get a strike. Depending on your skill, you'll get it either 1 in 20 times, 1 in 50 times, but it will be a ratio. Okay. Again, that will happen always at the same time. So from wherever point you set it, it'll be a fixed amount of time afterwards. Right, but it's only one. It's not okay. It's in an interval of time. Okay. Do you mean a bell curve? Okay. Slow but steady rate of responding. Steady rate means interval. Well, I got the interval. Wow, that's tough. These are really good questions. Completely wrong. I feel like I was doing better at the beginning. Some of them are like more obvious than others. I feel like the answer's going to be fixed ratio, but I'm going to go for interval anyway. Yeah, I knew it. I don't know why I went for it then. It's just you want it to be interval, but it's always after. It's because you're thinking about the amount of time. You say it takes 2 minutes to read the page. But it's not actually about the amount of time. That's what you have to look at. You have to not look at that. You have to look at that. It was like it's almost like you have to look at it like a like an exponent or something. But when it's put like in a structured way like that, it's very easy. Okay, I was thinking that one. Okay, pretty good that one. I'm curious what I actually got there. Didn't do too badly. 12 out of 20. Could have done better. No? I don't know what I got then. I did get quite a few right there. Oh, we've got B.F. Skinner here. Should we try a proper old school psychology one? Let's try it. It's funny that the most important thing in AI is actually something more to do with psychology. I don't know why I think of it that way, but anyway. Okay. Okay. Guessing primary. Not too sure about Skinner. Right. Biological need is primary, secondary is praise, money, trophy. Okay. Is it negative reinforcement? No, okay, that one's positive. So this is really interesting. I mean, is this actually possible? Presentation punishment. Okay. Right, so you present. Alright, interesting. I always think about my YouTube channel and like, how could you apply these ideas to a YouTube channel? Removal of an existing stimulus, and the learner doesn't want to lose it. So it's basically different types of way of punishing, right? So on YouTube, so you can say there's different ways to punish your YouTube viewers. And how would each type of method be effective? Kind of interesting. That's negative reinforcement, surely. Yeah. That is tough to do. That. I think that's the really good one. Ooh. I think that looks like a positive reinforcement. You would think, right? It's going from a negative state. What? How is that negative reinforcement? It's going from a negative state to a positive state. Maybe I don't understand. I guess I don't understand what negative reinforcement. Right. So right. That must be presentation punishment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was really stuck on that one. Why that one was negative reinforcement. But anyway. I think it just means that the task isn't. I know what. I think I sort of get it. I sort of get it. Yeah, this is a more interesting topic than I thought. There's actually potentially some very interesting. This is like a good like access point. I think perhaps we'll see though. We'll see into some more interesting topics. Anyway, thanks for watching.